There are lots of positions you can get into to give birth. And actually a lot of the positions that I'm going to demonstrate, or actually all of the positions I'm going to demonstrate, also happen to be yoga poses. So I've talked about and shown you why you shouldn't give birth on your back, and the reasons why you would want to be giving birth. Kind of, it's the same as labour. You want to be upright, you want gravity to be kind of, giving as many benefits as possible to the baby, kind of making its exit. And you want, you don't want to be restricting anything by having the baby pressing down kind of on anything in the, you don't want to be putting in loads of effort basically for minimal results. So the positions that we are going to demonstrate, we are going to do standing up, squat, supported squat, lunge, all fours, and lateral side lying if you do need to lie down. Lots of women do give birth standing up, and you would probably end up doing this with your partner behind you, who is perhaps leaning up against a wall, and you are then leaning into them. You can kind of hold hands, lean back into them, will probably bend your knees a little bit, and you are working probably the most with gravity in this position. You can move around in any way you kind of want to, and your midwife, or you, if you want to, will be there to catch your baby. Squatting is a great position to give birth in. It is probably the most physiologically effective position to birth your baby. Your pelvis is as open as it can be, and your birth canal is the shortest. We don't tend to squat a lot in our culture, so lots of women who find themselves in this position for birth tend to do it in more of a supported squat. Whether your partner is helping you, whether you are leaning up against the bed, or whether you are in the birth pool where you are weightless, there are lots of ways to squat with support. A lunge position is a really great position to give birth in. You are really opening your pelvis, and it's not as hard or as taxing on the body as actually doing a squat, because one leg is bent, you can have both hands on the floor, and you can swap. So you can have one leg up and then put the other leg up, and you're keeping your pelvis very, very open. Like labour, when you are birthing your baby, when you're in the second stage, all fours is a great position to be in, and one lots of women find themselves in. You could do this on the floor, you could do this on the bed, you can do this on the pool, making sure obviously that your knees are very protective. Once you are in that kind of birthing bit, you can also kind of feel the baby's head quite easily and catch the baby yourself if that's what you intend to do. If you need to lie down, or you have had some kind of intervention that requires you to lie down and you are then giving birth on a bed, avoid lying on your back. And a way to do this is to lie on your side. I call this lateral side lying. You aren't working with gravity in this situation, but you are not restricting the sacrum. So the sacrum can still move, the coccyx can still move back, which means you're not restricting and limiting space in your pelvis.